checking, everybody.
Do you want to stand there or you want to stand over there? Okay, right there. All right.
You ready?
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Hello, I'm Amanda, and I'm here to do a speech on a trending topic about GMOs. And I'm only going to take up a few minutes because I know you guys are on break. So over the course of the speech, I'll give you guys some tools to help you when you go grocery shopping and when you go out to eat. To clear up any confusion, I'm going to tell you what GMOs briefly are. They're genetically modified hormones. Oh no, I can't do that.
Alright.
Put all of it. But when I'm done, you gotta redo everybody.
Okay.
GMOs are modified plants and hormones created in a science lab with gene, proteins, and splicing. The foods range from corn all the way to milk. They're in every store, and in the United States and Canada, they're not labeled. The top growing nation for GMOs are in the United States, but there's 40 plus countries that do not take GMOs. They ban everything, and there's really high restrictions on that. I've explained briefly what GMOs are, so I'm going to break down who regulates these. I'm sure most of you are pretty familiar with who the EPA, USDA, and the FDA are. Most of these regulate the toxins that we use to put on our crops, pesticides, and responsible for who regulates what crops are okay and not okay to grow. Now we know who set up the standards for our food and land. Some may consider some of these positives, others not so much. Regardless of what my opinions are, I'm going to provide you with the good and not so good. Some of the things that people think would be good are the pest resistance pesticides, so more crops, less damaged property. Diseases with resistance, they don't get funguses, bacteria, viruses. Some of them are cold tolerant and they're drought resistant. For instance, they've taken the antifreeze gene out of some of the fish and they've planted them into the tobacco and potato plants. So when we get cold snaps, then the seeds continue to grow rather than die off. They've enhanced some of the products too. They've put vitamin A, vitamin D, and B, and some amino acids in. And then with pharmaceuticals, right now researchers are putting in, edible vaccines for third world countries for easier transport, administration, and storing. Makes it easier for them to pass on and go through inspections. Like I said, I'm providing good and bad, so here's not the good part. We are losing monarch butterflies and bees due to the pesticides that are killing off our milkweed plants and other various plants that help them. Some plants have been linked to weight gain, organ disruption, and new allergies. Some of the top worst GMOs are corn, soy, sugar, aspartame, papayas, canola, cotton, dairy, zucchini, and yellow squash. They're also linked to direct degenerative diseases, birth defects, and cancers. We have high toxicity in the soil and superweeds that are taking over. Now I don't have the time to give you everything because again you guys are on lunch, so this is the closest that I can get for you guys. I found a website called foodrevolution.org and you can download an app onto your phone, and when you go shopping it'll tell you absolutely everything, if it's whole food processed, whether or not it's got non-GMO products or if it's loaded with them all. So I hope you check it out because it's pretty interesting. They range from like $3 to absolutely free, so I thought that was kind of cool. I learned a lot doing this research for this specific speech, so I hope that what I kind of shared with you, you can think about next time you guys make your meals or head to McDonald's or whatever. So I brought in some cookies to show an example. I'm sure you guys are all familiar with the USDA symbol. Those, they have between 10 to 30% of GMO products in them. They're not completely safe unless you buy the stuff from the internet with the safe labels on them, and then the Hy-Vee cookies, which have lots of GMOs in them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and
don't eat the cookies.
The cookies are right there. That's all.